Okay, let's get started with our night session. Let me just share my screen. Hope everyone can see my screen. And I'm loud and clear.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
Yes, yes.
Awesome. Okay. So this is gonna be on when and where to use wildcard. Is there any operator percentage exist? And then sourcing from SlideShare and the script .com, that is direct and indirect searches, which will run and dive deep on a Google image searches with an additional search filter on a Google. However, like if we have a quick recap of yesterday, mostly we covered, basically yesterday's agenda was supposed to be something on this, but the beginning of the time, mostly we covered about the special characters while using inurl or site, whether works or not. If it works, why? If it doesn't work, why it doesn't work? Any further doubts on that? Yes, no?
We can go ahead.
Awesome. Yeah, Dinesh, how about you?
No, sure. Okay.
We can go. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, got it. Okay, then now moving on to sourcing from SlideShare. We just did some of the direct searches on SlideShare yesterday and also asked our team member, community member, in case they can share some of the searches. And all of you have shared some of really good searches. Mainly, I was looking out for whether the searches are valid or not. And yes, the searches are pretty much valid. With the only few searches were with the finer errors, but otherwise the searches were pretty much correct. Where we went directly to the slideshare.net first, and we did some of the direct searches. Then here from the file types, we picked up something for a documents and uploaded anytime. The reason because it's been more than a year that Microsoft has been LinkedIn has been acquired by Microsoft, and as soon as that acquisition happened, there's a separation between LinkedIn and SlideShare. However, that data is still remained over here with all the details. Then we open a couple of profiles. After opening a couple of profiles, we seen, okay, how does the format of this particular page is looking like? This is, okay, a resume of this Shilpa BM. So the best part, whatever the content is there in this image, whatever the content is there in this resume, will get here as a text. Will get inserted here as a text. However, you'll have an option to download the resume as well. You can just click on a download and you'll be able to download. Now, here you just see the resume. And then you scroll down. So you have the text over here. So this is a cover letter come resume. You have the entire text of that particular resume. So again, you view this resume. Again, you have this text over here. View it. And again, you have a text here. View it. Again, you have a text here. Whatever the content was there here in the image part, it is there here in the text part. Now, identifying their URL pattern for individual resumes of these people, then it looks like more of www.slideshare.net username hyphen first name hyphen last name. It must be the name of the document when the person has downloaded, and this must be the number of the document which got into the SlideShare. So if it is a first, then it might go with a 01. If it is 100, then 100. So it might be the serial number of the document when it got inserted in the SlideShare. Might be, but I'm not sure. But otherwise, This is,
Shuk,
yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
What is 99 there? Amish
The
99.
username. It's just the username.
Okay. Sorry.
If I just go to let me see what is my username. Okay, my username is slideshare.net shivaji1. Earlier it was different, then I did some modifications, and then my username is slideshare.net shivaji1. And this is long back, if you see. I did not edit it also. Here are the followers. So let me just go ahead and edit. Hiring leaders. All right, uploaded successfully. Email addresses. Content, I never uploaded anything as such. I think they're just scaling up. Earlier it wasn't there, all this. There's a Facebook is connected script. This is about the interview preparation document, JD and JD for software development engineer, which I've uploaded. Here I could see some of my followers, the old pic and all everything. Otherwise, now if I want to search, now if you see here also, my personal profile URL looks like slideshare.net/username. Here also, if you see their profile URL for this link looks like we are directly going to this particular link where they have uploaded the document. It looks like slideshare.net/username/something else. Web developer, maybe that's the name of the document. Let's see what is this web developer. Once we download, okay, here it is. That's basically a name of a document. To download on a SlideShare, sign up for 30 days. Okay, I'll have to sign up, I guess, in that case. Earlier it was free, but now it's asking to sign up. Otherwise, back here, if it is Sumit Sinha, if I say if this is a username, then Sumit-Kumar is basically a name of a document. If I say Shilpa BM, then Shilpa BM as it is. After that, it's a second folder, means a name of the document. So Sashi Kumar. So Sashi Ganga, if it is a username, then here Sashi Kumar L profile. So Sashi hyphen Kumar hyphen L hyphen profile, some serial number. So whatever is there, it's a combination over here. So once we see this combination, so let's say in case if you don't want to download, you can always do this. And put it in a Word document. Just if in case if you just need a resume or something like that. Notes. I don't have a this thing. So let's see, I'll just go for a Google Docs. So you would get as it is the part. If you download, you'll get more of a the complete resume type of version of it. Earlier it was free, but I guess now it's asking to sign up, but you can still gain that information because you have their contact details and everything. So I just close this. Now let's see if we just go to other profiles also. It's a slideshare.net / Santosh Singh. That's a username. Then Santosh hyphen Padma resume. That's nothing but the name of the particular document. So using this combination slideshare.net / username / a document name. So this document name, some people might keep it as a resume. Some people might keep it as a CV. Some people might mention or no mention of the resume. So here if you see Praveen K did not mention about the resume, but these people has already have all mentioned about a CV or a resume. So how would you use that? A combination of a URL pattern. Let's say we see a Praveen's profile, we see personal details and everything. We have all the stuff here. And once we scroll down, then we have all this. So the combination of the URL pattern of the slide share and the combination of the text over here, how are we going to create some of the searches which will fetch us the result? Can you please write some of the searches and ping in a chat window? Everyone, please. Yesterday we did the same activity. And as I mentioned, most of us has given the right searches. Similarly, if you can just try once more and just ping in a chat window. Just search for anything. But we did a resumes from the slide share. Okay, we got one. Yeah, Sravan, just write the complete string I'm saying. Maybe you can use in URL or you can use site, anything you can use, but write a complete string and share it. So this is how their resume looked like. This is how the URLs of the each and every resume looks like on a slide share. So using these combinations, how is that you're going to create? Don't copy this again. Just ping in a chat window. Okay, we got from Soumya. We got it from Sravan. This is Soumya. So what is your SOW? This is from Sravan. This is from Ajaz. This is from Sharma. Who else? This is from Dinesh. Where you want to add double quotes, Sharma? In software development, developer in test? Okay. Anyone else wanted to share some of the searches? Okay, anyways, let's move on. So in URL, slideshare.net, Java, Android, resume, Bangalore or bengaluru. Absolutely, it fetches good number of results. So all we have is a list of results. Who's this? Soumya. Okay, question to you. Okay, you used in URL slideshare.net, Java, Android, space resume, space Bangalore or bengaluru. Okay. Why you didn't use resume in URL resume? Why you used only resume, which is actually good. I'll tell you why, but what is your thought process?
Why I didn't use in URL resume?
Yeah, for resume, why didn't you use in URL?
I did not wanted to. I did not want to elongate my the string basically. I wanted to keep it short.
One is keeping it short, and other is like if you see other list of results also, you're getting some of the list of results which has a word CV. So let
Similar to
Google
resume.
assume, so let Google assume that what we're trying to see, if not just the resume, it could be a CV, synonyms of the resume and all Google is trying to show us. And apart from that, few people might name it as a resume, few people might name it as a CV, but there are few people who would not name it. Like if you see this person, they did not
Yeah.
name it as a resume or a CV. But when Google, what we say, assume saying that, okay, the person might be interested in viewing the resumes of the people here, though there is nowhere a resume. Okay, but still, these are the results which might come up in our searches. So 80% of people name their document first name underscore last name, or first name underscore CV, or my CV, or my resume, or anything like that. Resume 1.0, resume 2.0, anything like that. 70 to 80% name the document as a CV or a resume. But there are some certain set of people, those 10-15% of people, or 20% of people, they would not name the document as a resume or a CV. They just name themselves. Okay, Shivkumar Gurram. That's it. That's the name of the document, and this is nothing but just the name of the document. Okay, but
Yeah.
if we want these kind of a documents also to be appearing in our searches, it's ideal to use just the resume or CV is also still fine, so that it starts showing us the results of resume or CVs, or just the resume is also still fine. In URL, definitely we're restricting that, where we need a specific list of results in which in the URL they would have mentioned, means they would have named the document as a resume or a CV, and that particular resume or a CV is getting a part of only the in URL. But some people, they would have not named it, and we might miss on those kind of results, like curriculum vitae. Or
One
let's
more thing, Chef.
hmm.
She has even not written, Java and Android, no close bracket. We can write even this method also.
Yeah, Java and Androids, same enough
No
now.
issue. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Because
Here the search
usually
is
in
simple.
neural, yeah.
Like if you see Java Jagdish profile, this person might have not written the resume or CV anywhere, but still we're getting that profile. Let's see if the person would have written the resume or CV.
I'm talking about R and, like Java, Pipe, Android.
That also I'm saying.
Same as it. Okay, Chef.
So it's taking the result from the entire page. The person, so right hand side. So what are the recommendation? Which are the most relevant content? So for this content, script realize, okay, this is the resume. Then the people must be interested in looking at this, all the Java resumes. So when we're using here, just the resume or CV as a keyword without any command, whether in URL or site, anything like that, we got the list of results, and also we got the accurate list of results. So this person did not mention, but we still got the results, and that's actually the right way. Good way, I would say, rather. Again, this one. Then again, repeat the search with the vomited results. So 6 years takes. And we have it. All right. So good one, Saumya. This is of Sravan. So Sravan mentioned site slideshare.net in URL, CV or resume, developer or programmer or design. That is also a good search. You didn't give the location, right? Awesome. Then we got from Ajaz, slideshare.net in URL, CV or resume. Excellent. There is no space over here. Developer or programmer or design. No, this is not Ajaz. This is by mistakenly copied. This is yours. Site slideshare.net, Java or Python in URL, resume or CV. Decent enough. Site slideshare.net. What's wrong in this? This is not I, this is pipe. That operator is wrong, Ajaz. You used I. That's between.
Yeah.
Get it.
Where do you where do you use pipe, Shiv?
Even this is I. This is not. This is I. This is not pipe.
Okay. Okay. Where do you use this pipe, Shiv, in the keyboards?
On my Mac, it's above written. So Shift plus that button. On Windows,
In Windows?
wait a second.
It is above the
Before enter.
above enter.
Yeah, above enter.
Yeah, yeah, got it, got it. Thanks, team.
Shift and this one. This is forward slash. Again, above enter it is. Shift and this button. Normally, if you enter, it would be backward slash. But yeah. So that is shift and this one. What you have entered is I. It's not I, it's pipe. Shift plus above the enter, this is the pipe. So as soon as you change this pipe, you will get the results. Okay. So that's a minor error. This is of Sharma. This is also nice. This can be further optimized. We'll use this one for going forward example. Okay. Dinesh, so here www.slideshare.net.resume. This wouldn't work because okay, you got the resumes .net. Okay, only software you're searching. Presentation. But ideal way would be add additional skill.
Okay.
And then this
www.
just keep this much also is fine. Okay, but don't club the resume with the slideshare.net because there might be a list of results. This is coming in because of the content and because of the assumptions what Google is trying to take up with the assumptions that this person might be searching. But ideally syntax, the right syntax would be either here you use site or in URL. Site
Okay.
or URL, end up till here, till .net. And then maybe a resume and a software and a Java, maybe we can use it. If not site, you can still use in URL. And this is twice it got inserted. Okay, because very few people might name the document like .net .resume or / resume. Very few people might name the document. Like if it's / resume, none we got it. .resume, none we got it when we are using with the in URL. Here we're getting it because it goes with the assumption, but syntactically, technically, it's not correct.
Okay.
Why it is not correct? Because there is no URL with slideshare.net.resume. So here, if you see, still there are some of the results. So it's like slideshare.net / there is something else. Then later you got the resume. That dot is now again playing as a fill in the blanks here. In URL, the dot is playing as this fill in the blanks. .net के बाद ये जो भी है, whatever we got it, this part is been replaced by dot, and we started getting the result. But that's a very good observation. In fact, how we can use that particular dot, slideshare.net, and then here resume. Let's see in case if this works.
Is there any error in my search?
Sharma, yours, right?
Yeah, sure.
No, that doesn't have any error.
Okay. Okay.
But that can be further optimized, which we haven't covered. We'll cover it in today's session. That's
Sure.
good, actually, in fact.
Thank you.
Okay, this is searching without site or without inurl, but we have all the results from slideshare.net, resume or CV we are giving. So let's see some of the results where we have a CV. Good find, Dinesh. Okay, this is Wizard Sourcer, Slide Team, Geek for Geeks. Not all the results are from SlideShare, but from other. So it's taking it as a keyword search only. It's not taking it as the exact syntactical search. So it's just taking the combination of all this and trying to give. But as soon as slideshare.net. So yeah, Dinesh, as I mentioned, either you mentioned this should not be a part of it. Maybe you can separate this to resume or CV. And then here you use site colon slideshare.net, resume or CV, software and Java. That should be good.
Okay, that is it.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Shravan's is also good. Slideshare.net, CV or resume, developer, programmer, design, Hyderabad, Java. Okay. This is Madhusudan's. In URL slideshare.net, in URL CV or resume, in title software developer or software engineer, software development SDE II, in text Java or Python. In text,
Shiv,
yeah.
after SDE II, there is a